Hi everybody. Today caregivers are asking what to do when parents can't live alone. That is a big question that has a lot of decisions that go along with it. I'm Pamela D Wilson. My website is PamelaDWilson.com. On there a lot of helpful information for caregivers and aging adults about decisions that arise in caregiving situations. Please share this video with others you know. When the situation first arises about worries about when parents can't live alone, the first thought is, who's going to be the caregiver? Is it you as the adult child? And have you been that caregiver for a while, but your parents are getting more needy from the perspective of needing more time, needing more physical care, needing to go to the doctor more often? As the needs of elderly parents increase, caregivers start to think, oh my gosh, what do we do if elderly parents can't live alone? If you are that sole caregiver, if you don't have family who can help out, then thoughts have to go to, where do we get extra help? Can you bring caregivers into the home? And naturally, your parents are going to say, oh, I don't want strangers coming into the home. I don't want to do that. I just want you, my son or daughter, to do it all. Now, while you think that you can do that, and you may be able to do it for a while, eventually, being a caregiver, 20 hours a week, in addition to working full time, 30 hours a week, 40 hours a week, you're at your parents' home every night after work and on the weekends. What happens to the rest of your life? What happens to your health and your well-being? Is your career or your job suffering? Is your marriage suffering? Are you not spending time with your children? What about your social relationships and your friends? Thinking about what to do when parents can't live alone also results to caregiver isolation and loneliness and frustration. If you're already in a situation where you're doing everything, how is your life going to get better or worse? If you think about moving in with your elderly parents and giving up your job to care for elderly parents, or doing the reverse, moving your parents in with you and giving up your job, how are you going to manage then? What happens to your career and your savings and your life and your friends? These are the difficult conversations that many families don't have and don't think about having when it gets to the point where elderly parents can't live alone. And if you're already in this situation, if you've already moved in with parents or moved parents in with you, and you're thinking, wow, I can't continue to do this much longer, you're going to feel guilty about looking at other choices, about considering other choices. Just realize that. But also look back at everything you've done. You've done a lot. You've given up a lot. That means that at some point in your life, it's okay to say, you know, I can't do this anymore, Mom or Dad. We have to start looking at other options for care, bringing in caregivers, having you move to a care community, because I can't do this anymore. I've done it for 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. I know some of you have been doing this for 20 years or more. Some of you are retired. You're in your 70s taking care of 90-year-old parents, and you're thinking, am I ever going to get back to my own life? Or am I going to die before my parent dies or before my spouse dies? When that happens, start investigating options, and really long before that happens, know what your options are for assisted living communities or nursing home care for your parents. Investigate Medicaid if your parents are running out of money. If you need help with all of this type of care planning, this is how I help people. You can go on my website to PamelaDWilson.com, how I help, and go to Eldercare Consultation. I actually do telephone and virtual appointments with caregivers all over the United States, actually all over the world, to help with this type of information and to help you make decisions based on what you know about your family situation and having conversations with loved ones. I'm Pamela D Wilson. Please share this video. Please share my website with other people you know who are looking for hope, help, and support. Have a fabulous day today. I will see you all again soon in another video.